Alright guys, there's the, I guess I'm going to call it completed, Dreadfire portal. Okay, the only thing left to do really is put flat varnish on it. Unfortunately, I'm completely out of all my varnishes. Putting the gloss coat on this the last time used it all up. So, but here we have the, there we go, flames. Let's get, okay. Now I used a couple different techniques here. Base coating it with a persimmon. Now I used Delta or Americana craft paints, so didn't use some of the fancier paints, but I still got the effect I was looking for. Base coat of persimmon, and then what I used, once that was down, I mixed in equal part of, I think it's a yellow, I forget which yellow it is, and then mixed that together to put in kind of the mid-range. And while the persimmon was still fairly wet, kind of blended that in, and then after that, while that was still wet, went through, added another drop of, or another equal part of that same yellow to brighten it up, and then layered that in, or blended that in, wet blending or so, so that I had the gradation from the base of the skull all the way to the back of the flame, going from the yellow to the persimmon. Now once I had done that, I took a sunburst yellow and did some more glazing than layering to try to brighten up the areas closest to the skull. And in the sunlight, it actually gets popping out pretty dramatically. Now once I've laid that in, then it was a matter of kind of feathering some of the mid-range oranges and yellows in to kind of help blend it better, and then finally glazing certain areas to again get some more gradation in the flames. Finally, I used a sunburst yellow and I kind of dry brushed the lower third of the flames to kind of pop out the highlights a little bit, or the raised portions a little bit brighter. Used the persimmon, a mix of the persimmon and the yellow to dry brush up a little bit higher to, again, make some of the edges stand out a little bit more. So 4 or 5 different techniques used to make the flames, and it came out very well. I'm really pleased with the result. And it's front and back. So now the lichen effect worked, but I think it's a little bit too subtle. Now what I did is I used a Vallejo model color. You can see the greenish patches. I first used a sponge to put down a spongy pattern of the khaki. You can see some here, and on the parts of the book. Let's see if we can get close up here. Now the khaki blended in a little bit. It looked a little bit too much like the mudstone, so the second step was to take a gray-green and place that right on top of it. And if you ever saw lichen, you'll see lichen is actually made up of those two colors. And so it's supposed to be subtle, but the green does stand out. Or sorry, it's not gray-green, it's gray-green was the first color. Russian uniform is the second color that I put over that. Even on the shield here, see if you can be able to see that. The green there, and actually right through there. So there are, some largish areas that on the gray that have that green lichen effect. Okay. Now it is ready for the tabletop. It does need a varnish to kind of protect it, to keep it from getting worn off, but I'll take care of that before I get it back to Dave. Alright, so I am really pleased. I had a lot of fun doing this. Can't wait to tackle the next thing, the Eternity Staircase. So Dave, hope you like it, and you'll be seeing this model on our first Frostgrave battles. Alright, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with this project, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.